Yeah, I'm going to sing, well, Richard Thompson I've loved ever since I was teeny tiny. Probably my parents' fault, just like literally shoving it in my face. But he's one of my favourite musicians, favourite songwriters. What's everyone's favourite Richard Thompson song for anyone who...
I like Richard Hawley.
It's not the same one. What Richard Thompson songs do you like? Oh, don't give it away. Jeez. So it's be a fun little game where I was going to be like, oh, well, I might be playing that one, and you just cocked it up, you bastard. It's your favourite song because it's the only bloody one that you know, isn't it? Anyway, this is probably one of my favourite songs of all time. And there's my favourite version of it is on I don't know if anybody's a bit of a collector of Richard Thompson albums, but my favourite version of this song was on a live album from back in 1994 called, I think it was called 2 or 3 Letter Words, I can't remember. And Pete Zorn played the whistle. I promptly wept like a child the first time I heard it. I was probably only about 12 at the time. Very emotional, you know. Hormones when you're a teenager. Oh dear. But anyway, I'm going to stop rabbiting on like a twat. So I'm going to sing this song, and then I'm going to give you a quick piss break. Piss and beer break, fag break, and then Luke is going to come and play some stuff, and then I'm going to come back and play for a little bit more, give you some more fiddle tunes afterwards, because people seem to quite like that. And then yeah, we'll get drunk, or I watch you guys get drunk. So this is Beeswing. Pardon? Oh, and an open mic session. Oh, sorry, I just burped into the microphone as well, sorry. Then open mic session as well after my second set, so thank you very much for listening. Please stay and listen to the rest of it. But yeah, this is Beeswing by Richard Thompson.
When I came to town, they called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. Well, I took a job in the steam heat, working down in Cauldron Street, where I fell in love with a laundry girl, was working next to me. But she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that a breath of wind might blow her away. But she was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay, and you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face and a look of half surprise. A fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. Oh, she said, young man, oh, can't you see that I'm not the factory kind? If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. But she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. But she was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay, and you wouldn't want me any other way. We bussed around the market towns and we picked fruit down in Kent, and we could tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, with a fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rug. Well, she said, oh man, you foolish man, oh surely it sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, but you'll not own me as well. But she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that a breath of wind might blow her away. But she was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay, and you wouldn't want me any other way. Well, we was camping down time the work was pretty good, and I thought we shouldn't wait for the frost, and I thought maybe we should. Oh, we was drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch, and like a fool I let her run with a rambling itch. Oh, and the last I heard, she's sleeping rough back on the Derby beat, white horse in her hip pocket and a wolfhound at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Romney Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say a flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze, but maybe that's just in the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. But she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wings, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, well, I wouldn't want her any other way.
Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to be back in about half an hour after Luke does a little spasm. Anyone who might leave before then, please don't. But if you like what you hear, I've got a Facebook page, Sophie Crabtree Music, and there's also a SoundCloud. I've recorded some demo tracks, and I don't bollock on like a twat on those demo tracks. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Luke Bennett will be up in 5 minutes, so go for a wee, go buy some beer, have a cigarette, and Luke will be on in 5. Thank you very much. People, how is everybody doing? Very well? Top notch? Hungover? It is a Sunday, most people go out on a Saturday. Yeah? Did you disgrace yourselves on St Mary Street last night? I certainly didn't. I was looking after a drunken twat in the house last night. But it was thoroughly entertaining nonetheless. My name is Sophie Crabtree. I don't normally sit down when I play, but I'm currently recovering from a kidney infection. So I will probably fall over if I stand up for more than about half an hour at a time. So I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to start with a song called Old Jack, which is a song about guys who sit in the corners of pubs, looking very pissed off at the world, and occasionally they have very wise words to say, and in this case I think the words are very wise. So this is Old Jack, and this is a song which my old band Smoky Bastard wrote, and I like it, so I thought I'd cover it. I was in the band, so I think that's probably acceptable. With a squint in his eye and a working man's tan, just
other day, and they told me your Jack had been taken away. And the hospital bed found him cold like the night, and they snatched him away as he clung to his pipe. And his skin was so pale and his eyes wide shut, his story had come to an end. And as I walked out the wood, I was shattered and torn, but I remembered the last words he said. He said, away with you boys, don't go wasting your time, should be living your life for yourself. 'Cause the very next day they might take you away, and you won't have no stories to tell. But seen as you hear, won't you buy us a beer, and I'll tell you a favourite of mine. Or go out and live your life another time.
Thank you very much. But I'm getting beer at this one. Well, I'm not even getting beer because I'm ill. But anyway, we're going to do a cover of a song called Somebody That I Used to Know, which was all over the bloody internet about half a year or a year ago. And we've never practiced this before. It's in D minor.
All over it.
All over it like a rash. Anyway, this is my version of it. I'm sure some of you might recognise it. It's the video where the guy's just being covered in paint, with a girl stood next to him who's also being covered in paint. It's a bit weird, but it's a really, really good pop song. And there's a sort of behind tune to it, which is basically Bar Bar Black Sheep, which I'm pretty sure is what Luke is going to play.
Yeah,
Right?
pretty much my direct one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to freestyle this. It's like a little rehearsal, but not really rehearsal because everyone's sat in front of us. So sod it, let's give it a go, shall we?
Treat me like a stranger and I feel so
Crabtree. Oh, give us a snog.
Eyes blinded by the morning light, while she turns to her side, sees the boy from last night. My God, how did I end up here? Well, I think, my dear girl, it's because of the beer. Blue eyes, hair as blonde as the sun. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's the one. I can't see straight or make out his name. Won't make that much difference, for they all look the same. How did I end up here? How did I end up here? Well, let's get a taxi back to your place or mine. Well, I couldn't care less, I'm sure yours will be fine. Fall through the door, crawl up the stairs. I'm gone, you're blind drunk, but we don't seem to care. How did I end up here? How did I end up here? What are the clothes are scattered on the bedroom floor? Well, it was one drink too many, we've all been here before. Another night steeped in shame and regret, for a notch on your bedpost you'd rather forget. How did I end up here? How did I end up here? How much has changed in a year? How did I end up here? Now you've lost count of the guys you've been through, and since you lost your last love, your heart's split in two. But all you need is some time to reflect. You must heal your heart first before meaningless sex. How did I end up here? How did I end up here? How much has changed in a year? Whoa, no. How did I end up here?
Thank you very much. Sorry, that was a bit of a dip down into the dark depths of getting drunk and being naughty. Oh, yes, please. I'm so pissed off that I'm ill, because if you do this gig, you get free beer. Yeah, I can't drink any of it though, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure if I drink anything which has any alcoholic trace in it, my kidney infection is going to come back and smack me in the face. So I'm having to stay. Yeah, YOLO. YOLO. I'm trying to decide what to do next. I think I might sing Is It Me or Is It You? Yeah! Do that one! This is a song about not knowing where you stand with somebody, which to me is like the worst feeling in the world. Again, everyone's probably been there. You like someone, you think they like you back. They seem to like you back, and then they just dick you about. Well, it's very, very annoying. So I've written a song about it, one guy in particular who did it to me. So this is called As a Mirror As a You. It's got a bit of a chorus, so if you catch on, if you're there taking notes and writing down lyrics, if you're not, well, I don't think anybody is. But anyway, have a little sing along. So this is As a Mirror As a You.
Chances nowadays have some respect. Well, is it me or is it you? Have we been here before? You stay the night and we play fight and fall down on the floor. You say, my girl, I love you. To me, you are a 10. Next day you didn't remember. Oh, for fuck's sake, not again.
Oh, she knows the words. Oh, there's a chorus coming up. Do you want to sing along as well?
I've had enough of your games now. Well, is it me or is it you? And now I think I'm through. I've had enough of your games now. Is it me or is it you? Well, I think it's you. Oh, oh, oh. Well, is it me or is it you? There's anger in your eyes. You look my way, oh shit, you say she's talking to the guys. If I remember right, she pulled some girls in front of me. Oh, what's that with your number now? It must be 83. I've had enough of your games now. Well, is it me or is it you? And now I think I'm through. I've had enough of your games now. Is it me or is it you? Well, is it me or is it you? Who could we really be? I liked you quite a lot, it's true, but you can't seem to see. I could be the guy that'd be better than the rest. But now you've had your chances, now you deserve some respect.
I just cocked up the words to my own song, oh well. YOLO, YOLO!
Had enough of your games now. Well, is it me or is it you? And now I think I'm through. Had enough of your games now. Is it me or is it you?
One last time for the people getting pissed in the back.
Oh, well, I've had enough of your games now. Well, is it me or is it you? And now I think I'm through. Had enough of your games now. Is it me or is it you?
Should I name and shame him seeing he's not here? Dave the Rave.
But I think it's you. Oh, oh, oh.
You twat.
Well, shame on you. Oh, oh, oh. But I think it's you.
If anyone was offended by the swearing in that song, well, I'm afraid you're just going to have to get over it. Is that okay? Hello. Good evening. Cod evening. I'm going to do another little spasm before we have a bit of an open mic. Before we have an open mic session. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 things, and then I'm going to pass over to the open mic session. I'll do some more fiddle tunes as well. But first of all, I'm going to sing you a soppy song because, well, why not, quite frankly. This song's called I Would Cross an Ocean, which I wrote for my best friend when she was feeling all... Oh, hello, Luke.
Sorry.
He's going behind. When she was upset about a guy, he basically left, well, professed his feelings for him the day that he left to move to a different country, leaving my best friend very upset. So I said, I'll make you a cup of tea and write you a song to make you feel better, and I did. So this is for Amy, who's currently getting drunk in Australia. It's called I Would Cross an Ocean.
Well, I would cross an I just cannot send. I've opened up to love, put my heart on the line. I'm scared, but then you tell me that I'll be just fine. Oh, I love you, and I miss you. Oh, I love you. Oh, and I miss you. Well, I would buy a boat, row across the tide, climb every wave just to be by your side. For nobody gets me quite like you do. That's why I cross an ocean just to be with you. Oh, I love you, and I miss you. Oh, I love you. Oh, and I miss you. Well, I would cross an ocean just to be with you. It's not every day that I meet someone as lovely as you. And the weeks apart from you may seem like a year, I know you'll be back soon, so I will wait right here.
Thank you very much. It feels quite loud compared to the vocals. What am I going to do next? Let's have a sing-along classic, shall we? Yes? Is anybody up for singing? No, we're too busy drinking. None of that shit, please. Okay, this song I wrote whilst I was in Spain. Well, I started writing it when I was in Spain, got nowhere with it, so I sort of shoved it on the shelf and left it for a bit, and then it reared its hopefully not so ugly head again. It's called There Will Be Another You. It's got a chorus. I would love it if you all sang along, that would be really great. The remix isn't out yet, babes. There's not even a recording of this, actually. But yeah, so it's got a chorus. If you fancy singing along, that would be right lovely. And the chorus, we'll have a little practice round of the chorus. And we'll see how you do. If you're shit at it, I'll make you do it again. So here's the chorus. The song's called There Will Be Another You.
Oh, well, there will be another you. Oh, yes, there will be another you. Oh, we'll fall in love, you'll break my heart, and then we will be through. Oh, but there will be another you. Yes, I'm sure, yes, there will be another you.
I'm also aware of the fact that when I say the word you, it sounds like Hugh, which is my dad's name, so which gives all these songs a slightly strange meaning. I've just realised this, and I also saw my friend sing it. Anyway, that's completely unrelated to the fact that I want you to sing it again and sing this time, but that just popped into my head, I'm so sorry. Get Tourette's or something similar when I'm in front of a microphone, it's terrible. So if you could all sing along, let's do it again, for good measure. Ready? No. Ready? Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got some Germans in the house tonight. Regina's parents come all the way over from Germany. Schnaps für alle. Prost. No beer in my hand. It's the only German I know. So anyway, sorry, I'm going slightly off the point. Okay, this is the chorus. Let's all sing it again.
Oh, well, there will be.
Right, choir, are you ready to sing the actual song? I'll make it quite obvious when there's a chorus, although it might appear obvious when there's a chorus. There's some swear words in this song, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry actually, but anyway, let's sing the song. In my ears. Yeah, it's like fucking, it's really, really loud.
You didn't think your words would hurt now, did you? But you took me by surprise. I can't look you in the eyes. You said I was your girl and I thought that you loved me. But then you went and led me on, and so I guess it turns out I was wrong.
My God, I think there's a chorus coming.
Oh, but there will be another you. Oh yes, there will be another you. Oh, we'll fall in love, you'll break my heart, and then we will be through. Oh, but there will be another you. Yes, I'm sure, yes, there will be another you. I thought things with you this time they would be different. Well, we started off as friends, but that's not how this story ends. You led me to believe you really cared, but you used me for sex, and then you went back to your ex. What a bastard! Oh, but there will be another you. Oh yes, there will be another you. Oh, we'll fall in love, you'll break my heart, and then we will be through. Oh, but there will be another you. Oh yes, I'm sure there'll be another you. But in the moment it hurts, I couldn't feel any worse. But in time I will see that you and me weren't meant to be. And there was a time where I thought you were the one. But through all this shit, I've come to realize you're not it. Oh, but there will be another you. Oh yes, there will be another you. Oh, we'll fall in love, you'll break my heart, and then we will be through. Oh, but there will be another you. Oh yes, there will be another you. Oh, we'll fall in love, you'll break my heart, and then we will be through. Oh, but there will be another you. Yes, I'm sure, yes, there will be another you.
Plenty more fish in the sea, Yono! Hashtag! Thank you very much. Oh God, I'm getting a bit spastic at the end of that. I'm going to do some fiddle tunes to calm myself down. more scraping in a bit. So yeah, so the first tune is called The Butterfly, and the second one's called Drops of Brandy. Let's see what happens. In the key of E minor, then G major, I think, if anybody might be taking notes. Okay, first one's called Out on the Ocean. Second one's called Haste to the Wedding. Third one's called Lanigan's Board. It goes back into Haste to the Wedding. I'm hoping I don't cock this up because I haven't played this in a while. We'll see what happens. If I cock it up, I might stop and change tune. Anyway, I've been Sophie Crabtree. Thank you so much for listening. And please look me up on Facebook. I've got a Facebook page, Sophie Crabtree Music. And there's a SoundCloud. I hope you'll be doing more gigs soon. Big thank you to Dom for doing the sound, for John for running the bar and putting up this black thing, Richard also for filming. And yeah, thank you very much for coming. And was that sorry? Oh, shout out to the trim over here, my housemates who come all the time to gigs. They always pretend not to be bored of the same old shit that is spurt out. But anyway, thank you so much for coming. Here's the last fiddle set, and then there'll be an open mic session starting with, I believe, the guy in the black hat. Who? Oh no, check shirt and then black hat. I don't know names, so I'm using. Sorry, I'm using items of clothing. Thank you very much. Oh, last orders at the bar.